Welcome everyone. In this video, I'll be creating the first observational study for my toys coursework. Since this is the opening sheet of the project, I'm mainly focusing on exploring different drawing surfaces, media, and tonal techniques rather than producing one fully finished drawing. Personally, this is the approach I like to take for my first sheet because it allows me to experiment before moving into more developed studies. For the first sheet, I like to work mainly with an achromatic color scheme using graphite, white and black pen, and other small amount of achromatic tone surfaces. But that is not really a hard and fast rule. We can slightly use color anywhere we want, but mainly it will be an achromatic color scheme sheet. So instead of drawing everything directly onto plain paper, I'll introduce a few different surfaces to make the page more visually interesting. See, we have to create a journey of our paper, so we will start from achromatic, then monochromatic, and then polychromatic sheets, number wise. Here I have used a small piece of grid paper which you can easily take from any maths workbook, graph notebook, or any journal. Apart from adding another surface, the grid can also help with establishing accurate proportions during observational drawing. I've also added a strip of black paper. I cut it into a simple geometric shape to create contrast within the composition because I have taken this grid paper in not so symmetrical shape. One thing I have noticed is that many students simply cut one rectangle or one square piece of paper or place it on the sheet and complete the drawing inside it. While there is nothing wrong with that, but every artwork then start looking very similar. Instead, try experimenting with different shapes, form edges, overlapping surfaces, or contrasting papers. There isn't a fixed rule for arranging them. The aim is simply to create a layout that feels balanced, creative, and supports your artwork. Once the surfaces were arranged and pasted onto my A2 ivory sheet, I began with a light pencil drawing. At this stage, I am focusing mainly on the overall proportion, placement, and basic structure rather than small details. One tip I would always recommend is to build a drawing gradually. Keep your first lines light so that any correction can easily be made as you continue observing your subject. Once I was happy with the drawing, I gradually started building the tonal values. Rather than jumping straight to the darkest shadows, I first established an overall middle tone. This creates a solid foundation before gradually increasing the contrast. For the darker areas, I use softer graphite pencils such as 4B and 6B to develop depth and forms, as we all know. To create highlights, I gently lifted the graphite using a kneaded eraser rather than drawing white over the top. This produces much softer and more natural transition. And then I used a pencil eraser as well to create the most highlighted part, to lift the graphite. Each surface is explored using a slightly different medium. On the grid paper, I've used a brown color pencil to suggest the warm carved wooden texture of the elephant. Even though the color is subtle, it helps separate the study from the graphite drawing while still maintaining a fairly limited color palette. On the black paper, I have used a white glass marking pencil or a white pencil. Since the paper is already dark, I am thinking in reverse, observing and drawing the highlights instead of the shadow. This is a great exercise for improving your understanding of tone. Although these studies all show the same object, each one investigates something slightly different. The graphite drawing focuses on form and tonal modeling. The brown pencil study explores texture and carved wooden details. The white study on black paper investigates reflected lights and contrast. Repeating the same object in different media always allow you to explore a wider range of techniques while still strengthening your observational skills. This completes the first observational study for my Toys coursework. Remember, this is only one artwork, not the complete coursework sheet. Over the next videos, I will continue adding more observational study, photography, layout development, and eventually assemble the entire sheet step by step. I hope this video has given you some useful ideas for experimenting with different surfaces and media while keeping observation as the main focus. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.